So we were talking about tragedy backstage, and that sometimes happens when we have to get up early. Everyone feels a little bit upset, and so we try to talk about something that's happening in the world that's worse than what's happening to us, which isn't that bad, really. It's just muffins and it's an 8 a.m. wake up. It's not a big deal. It's nothing to write home about. But I mean, I did leave a voicemail for my mom. But only because she called me yesterday, and so it just happened to be the time that I had time to call her back. But she's sleeping because it's 5 a.m. there. I mean, it's not 5 a.m. now, but it was 5 a.m. at the time when I called her to tell her. I mean, actually, that's a complete lie. I didn't even call her. I mean, I just thought about calling her.
Oh, my God.
But,
oh, my God.
Anyway, so we were talking about tragedy, and we were talking about this horrible thing that happened in Minneapolis with the bridge, and that happened sort of on a smaller scale in Montreal last year, and it was so sad, and it's terrifying because I don't drive. I mean, I have a bike, and I have multiple bikes, and I don't ride them all at the same time, but I just have an option. It's sort of like shoes. I get up and I'm like, do I feel like riding the red bike? Do I feel like riding?
You're talking about the bridge.
Yeah. So. But it's a terrible tragedy what happened, and we were just talking about how it's so scary when you're watching television and you're reading the newspaper all the time. It's like you can really become really scared, and then if you don't read the newspaper and you don't watch television, then you're not really informed, and you're kind of living in the bubble or whatever. And that's we weren't really talking about that. I just said that, but.
We sort of were talking about it.
Yeah, but we didn't articulate that. We were mostly we sort of just got carried away and started doing impersonations of people on CNN.
Well, when bad things happen in the world that we can't control, we just make fun of the media.
Yeah. So we were doing, because we think it's like being in Canada, we don't do polls in Canada. That's I think that's an American thing. It's just constantly you turn on CNN and it's 87% of Americans, And so, which actually kind of started with that sniper guy. That guy, that he was that was terrible too. We were on tour and we were playing.
Oh my God!
I know
these people all lost their jobs to be here.
I know. I'm such a downer. I'm sorry. And remember that other horrible tragedy that.
Anyways, oh my God! You won't believe this terrible thing that happened to me at lunchtime. And it was sad.
87% of you wish that you hadn't lost your jobs so that you could come here. CNN breaking news. Okay, so this song is not about a tragedy, really. I mean, I guess personal tragedy counts. Anyways, it's called Back in Your Head.